girls, Vanessa here. Today I will be showing you how to do this very light but sophisticated look that can be applied to many different occasions such as casual outings, going out with the girls, work, and the list goes on. So keep watching and enjoy. So ladies, one very important thing to remember, especially when working with powder-based makeup, is to always moisturize. The moisturizer I'm using is called Seabreeze Natural Face Lotion. The reason I moisturize is because at the end of the day, it makes it easier to remove the makeup, as well as when dealing with powder, it blends into your skin easier and gives you a more flawless look instead of an ashy or very dry skin that you always get when dealing with powder, I guess depending on the brand and the consistency of your skin, if your skin is very oily or if your skin is very dry and cracked. Last but not least, I do it for the maintenance of my skin and the reduction of clogged pores. For this step, I am using a foundation brush from ColorMate and a light concealer. So just begin to go over the eyes, especially around those dark circles like so. This may take a little while because you really want to cover up those imperfections. Also, take the time to go over any blemishes that you may have. I recommend that you use a concealer that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin for maximum coverage. Next, go over your chin and your cupid's bow. You may choose to skip this step as this is not the way that you do your makeup. It's just one option that I do. And voila, it should look something along the lines like this. Using a powder brush and a light powder, I am going over the parts that I concealed, focusing around the eyes and the brow area, as well as around my temple. Make sure you put enough to see the difference of your skin color. I'm doing this to bring light and focus to the middle of my face and also to really cover the different tones and blemishes that I have. Like the concealer, make sure your light makeup is at least 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. This is again to achieve maximum coverage. Now with the same brush, which by the way is a ColorMate powder brush, I am using a powder that is exactly my tone. And I am going over the edges of my face and the rest of my face that I didn't go over with the lighter tone powder. Make sure you blend the edges like so. This will give you a photo ready look and flawless looking skin. And this should be the end result. Using a dark tone bronzer and a powder brush, I would begin to create shadows on my face. You can also do this step with brown eyeshadow and a big edging brush. Make sure that whatever bronzer or shadow you are using doesn't shimmer unless you want it to. So just begin to do the corners of your forehead, as well as your cheekbones and the edges of your face all the way down to your chin. should start looking somewhere along the lines like this. So now, taking a bronzer that is more closer to my skin tone, I will begin to blend. Make sure you use a bigger powder brush, and also make sure it's a soft brush. Sorry if it looks like I'm beating up my face with this brush. Also, depending what you are wearing, make sure you go over your neck and your collarbone area, because you don't want to have a different tone from your face and your neck. It looks very awkward and it just looks like you ransack your face with makeup, and it's just not flattering, girls. So just blend, 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 and this process just explains itself, so keep watching. So your face should start looking something like this. It should start looking lighter in the middle and more darker, more defined around the edges. Using a flat eyeshadow brush from the Kiss and Makeup brush kit and the cream shadow from the Paula's Choice Nude Mates palette, I would begin to go over starting from my tear duct area and eyelid. This will be considered a base color. What you do to one side, you do to the next. Next, using a base shadow, I would go over my brow bone. This time I am using Jane Aqua Shimmer eyeshadow palette. I am going over my eyelid and tear duct again. This is to give it a more prominent look and to give it just a little shimmer. Using a sponge applicator, I am going to define the creases of my eyes with a darker color from Paula's Choice palette called Chocolate Truffle. Then, with an edging brush, I am taking the chocolate shimmer from the Jane palette to blend the edges and give a bit of a cat eye effect. And it should look something like this. Next, taking my Paula's Choice shadow brush and the gold shimmer shadow from the Jane's palette, I would begin to blend the creases of my eyes down to the middle of my eyelid. Then, using a clean brush, I start to blend. Remember to dust off your brush. And the end result should look something like this. It is time to do our eyebrows. Everyone has a different way of doing the eyebrows, but I use an eyebrow pencil that is lighter than my eyebrows because I have such dark brows. So what I do is I do a line under my brow, and then I tend to go over it, like basically drawing an outline around my brow, and then I use an eyebrow brush and I blend it in just so it could look even and your eyebrows look freshly done. I also put shadow after I do the pencil. This is just, I like my brows to look very full. You can skip this step depending on the type of brows that you have. I have really thick brows, so I like them to look thick. And yes, that is it. So just blend, blend, blend. It is very important you blend everywhere. Blend your face, blend your eyes, blend your brows. You don't want to look like a varied, painted and outlined face. And this is how they look. For the liner, I use liquid liner. If you don't know how to do it with a liquid liner, you can do it with an eye pencil. Just make sure that the tip is sharpened, or you can do it with an eyeliner gel. So just try to do a median line, not so skinny but not too dramatic, starting from the tear duct up to where your dark shadow ends. Make sure that the wing of your liner is not too thick. And here is the difference. Here is the look with both eyes done. For my blush application, I am using my blush brush from my Kiss and Makeup kit, and my blush color is Plum. Please excuse my blush as it is almost finishing because it is my favorite one and is the one that goes better with my skin tone. And yeah, I apologize. Now, what you want to do is start from the cheekbone all the way up to your temple. Make sure that you can concentrate more color on the cheekbone and less when going up to the temple. This gives you a bit of a fade out effect. Now for the finishing touch of the eyes, it's mascara time, girls. The mascara I'm using is from CoverGirl called Plum Crusher by Lash Blast. This is pretty self-explanatory, so just put your mascara on and try not to smudge. I'm using this mascara because you know I like easy and looking breezy like a CoverGirl. Don't forget to do the bottom lashes as well. So if you want, after this step, you could put eyelashes. I won't be putting eyelashes because I'm trying to go for a more toned down, let's hang out kinda, I'm going to work look. And I think the eyelashes will be too much, but if you're going out, by all means, put your eyelashes on, girl. So what's good about this makeup is that it can go with any color lipstick. You could use a wine color lipstick, a more natural tone lipstick, a purple lipstick, a hot pink lipstick, a gold lipstick, a brown lipstick, and I'm choosing a gold lipstick and I'm mixing it with a baby pink lip gloss just so I could get a more of a rose gold color and a more toned down look since I am just going out with the girls. So now all there is to do is let your hair down, and I'm clearly having some problems with my scrunchie. Ta-da! You are ready to conquer the world. I know my ways of doing makeup are unorthodox, but I just want to show girls that you don't need expensive makeup to have a look. You can work with what you have. Thank you for watching my very first video. I assure you there are many more to come. Stay beautiful. Bye-bye.